We're here with Eddie Spaghetti of the Supersuckers, House of Bricks. We're excited to have him here.
Excited to be here.
All right, for the fans or the people that are going to be here that are not super familiar with the Supersuckers, can you give us a little background on like how long you guys have been together, how you started?
Oh, way too long to go into. We've been together for over 20 years. Just doing the ground pounding, hemi-hogging, muscle car rock and roll that we've always done.
Right on. You guys are the greatest rock and roll band in the world.
That's what I'm talking about.
Were you born as the greatest rock and roll band in the world, or was this something you had to earn your stripes doing?
No, we had to earn it, for sure. We got a letter, I don't know, quite a few years ago in the mail that certified us as the greatest rock and roll band in the world. Came from the rock and roll gods or something like that. So it's certified.
Do you apply for this, or is this just?
No, it's just, just by throwing your records out there and your shows, I think you become in the running for this distinguished title.
Gotcha.
We have earned it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you were going to give advice to a band that was aspiring to become the greatest rock and roll band in the world, such as yourselves, what advice would you give them?
Quit.
Quit.
Give up. It's way too hard out here to be doing this crap. With any expectations of any sort of greatness, you just quit. Gotcha. That's my advice.
Gotcha.
There's way too many bands out there right now as there is. And there's already been all the good songs. Excuse me, I get a little choked up. When, there's already, all the good songs have already been written. I don't even know what the point is making up new songs anymore. But that's the job, so we're going to keep doing it.
Gotcha. Okay, if you were president of the world of rock and roll, what is one thing that you would change?
Boy, if I was president of the world of rock and roll, I would make it to where you're not allowed to wear shorts on stage. That would be an offense.
Gym shorts.
No shorts. No shorts.
Gotcha.
Just put on pants. I don't care if it's summertime. I don't care if you're playing outside. Put some effing pants on.
Right. I agree with that. Music can't be all sex, drugs, rock and roll. What has kept the music and love flowing between you guys? What's kept you guys going for 20-some years?
The killing.
The killing.
Yeah. We're serial killers. And this traveling that we do enables us to go pretty well undetected under the radar. So, no, I don't know, I mean, I think that's our kind of lack of real big time success keeps us hungry.
Yeah.
So we think that we still have it in us, whether we do or don't. We think we do. And that keeps us hungry, I think. I think it's actually been good for the longevity of the band.
Gotcha. Are you worried about giving up the serial killer MO?
No, that's something that's just going to happen, There's going to be a victim at every show.
Trail of blood in your wake.
Right.
Gotcha. You guys aren't strangers to touring. As the years go by, does it get easier or does it get harder?
Yes.
Both?
Yeah. I mean, it's harder to leave your family and stuff like that. As we get older, you start having families and stuff like that make it harder to leave. But the traveling is easier, because you get used to it and you know how to pack light.
Yeah.
And I think Marty's down to like a backpack for this whole tour, so
that's skills.
He's doing really good with the light packing.
Do you have like an ulterior personality? I mean, besides the serial killer thing, do you have a second job, or is it just the band?
No, it's just the band. I do some solo stuff too, as just Eddie Spaghetti.
Yes.
But that's just to fill in the time between when the band's not working.
I caught you at a Bombay, I believe it was last year, out in West Des Moines here.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
Can we expect anything out of this near future from you as a solo project?
Yeah, hopefully I'm going to do another solo record here this summer, and I'll do some more touring in the fall probably for it.
Exciting. Come back to Des Moines for that.
For sure.
Okay, so Willie Nelson, you've collaborated with him. He's kind of country's answer to Lemmy Kilmister.
Totally.
What was it like working with that guy?
It was awesome. I mean, some of the best experiences of my life have been with Willie Nelson. You know, from meeting him for the very first time when he walked into the recording studio with like a 4 of a 6-pack of Lone Stars hanging from one hand, his guitar in his other hand, a joint in his mouth, which didn't stay unlit for very long.
I imagine that.
It's awesome. I mean, he's just like the coolest guy, and you know, that's what we get, you know, as our gratitude or whatever. You know, our we get these rock and roll moments, I call them, where we get to hang out with guys like Lemmy and Willie, and it's been a great time.
That would be phenomenal. Willie's, he's a hero of mine.
For sure. He should be everybody's hero.
He should be.
He's
really
the best.
Who is or has been a wet dream to tour with? Because you've toured with quite a few people as the Supersuckers.
Yeah, well, Motorhead is a really great tour for us to get on. We've done a couple tours with them, and it's always awesome, you know, because they are not the loudest band I've ever heard. They're the loudest thing I've ever heard. And just to get on stage and try to compete with that is an impressive feat.
That had to, yeah. I saw them about a year ago, and I think my ears bled when I left of it.
Yeah,
first
they
time,
definitely they'll do that to you.
Yeah, they will. Say there was a zombie apocalypse. What would be your weapon of choice, since you have the serial killer skills?
It had to be something that's not dependent on bullets or, you know, gas. Like a chainsaw would be an obvious good choice, but then you got to keep finding gas for it. I guess, you know, just your standard axe, or you know, like one of those pickaxes, one of those with the kind of arc topped sort of. I don't
like
know.
The Grim Reaper
I'm not very tool guy, so I don't know the names of these tools. But I guess it's called a pickaxe. That'd probably be pretty good. It has to be kind of easy to swing, and you know, you have to be able to whack a few of them at the same time.
Right on. This was Eddie Spaghetti being interviewed for the Backstage Betty Pages, and we look forward to enjoying the show.
Wear your clean underwear, because we're going to rock your pants off.